Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the Mailbag. So that intro right there was created by one of you viewers and sent to me. It was by Smokey L Gaming L Beat, and so he made that. It's kind of cool. Figured I'd use it a time or two, and I'm just trying to think of what game that would be good for. Kind of the fire explosions. Maybe I could open World of Tanks with that sometimes, or if there's another game where there's a lot of fire, something like that. Burnt trees. You see all the burned stuff in the background. Anyway, so I enjoy. Thank you for that intro. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the mail here. And okay, so this is from Gamer Buddy LP, and let's see here. It says, "Hello, Mark Dragon." It's Markee Dragon, not Mark Dragon. So I once had a desperate in World of Tanks. I ask, and I do not come more easily, and my question is whether you still need World of Tanks your account if you would not leave him to me because I want to... Oh, there's a run-on sentence. I could not make it all the way to the period. I want to make it even Let's Plays, and yes, I would come on, not just continue. Said so cool. Wow. Okay, let's see here. Yes, your English, I need to work on that just a little bit. You're not bad, though, but you need to work on it a bit. And you're using a translator. Okay, well, that explains some of the crazy stuff. Gamer Buddy, I think that you're asking for my World of Tanks account. The answer is, I still play it, and I still enjoy my World of Tanks account. And no, I won't be giving that up. Besides, it's a violation of the terms of service to transfer an account from one person to another. I'm going to keep my account. Thank you. I do, though, I have been playing War Thunder. And War Thunder is a game that is similar, and I don't know who makes it, but they only have a European server right now. And so my ping is pretty high. My ping is like 200 to them, and I'm thinking about seeing if WTFast supports it so that I can lower my ping. WTFast, if you guys haven't seen it, is an application that it will take your packets and reroute them through the internet so that you have less hops and less lag. And so I could reduce something that's like 200 millisecond ping all the time, maybe down to 100. So it's a pretty neat technology. And in fact, I'll put a link in the description on YouTube. And those of you who are watching here on Twitch, it's WTFast.com, WTFast.com. And anyway, it is something that I might use. I've been playing this War Thunder, which is just warplanes right now, and I will have some upcoming gameplay of it. And it's been a lot of fun. It is a little bit slow-paced in some areas, but it's still in beta. So I'm not going to really knock it. I'm just going to talk about the good things on it, and if it holds my attention, then great. But one of the neat things about it is that it is not only warplanes, it is battleships, and it is ground forces. And so, and the ground forces, I think, are just vehicles right now. I don't know if it'll be more than that. So it's just warplanes right now, and then they'll be bringing on the ground forces and the battleships. And I am absolutely looking forward to the battleship stuff because it is it reminds me of, have you seen the like Command and Conquer Red Alert, where they focus a lot on naval battles. I love that stuff. I can't wait to be doing the naval battles. I'm also looking forward to World of Warships by Wargaming. I think that may be an amazing game as well. So, okay, yeah, so got kind of off subject on that one, but no, I'm keeping my account. Thank you, thank you. So, King Solomon here, League of Legends. And Markee, I'm curious if you've ever tried League of Legends. I started playing recently, and I'm having some of the most fun I've had in playing a game since UO and Warcraft 3, and it's free to play. Well, I have not played it. Somebody just gave me a copy of Dota 2, which I was going to try out here. And League of Legends... you know what? I'll put it on my list to take a look at, especially since it's free to play. I'll take a look at it, at least give an initial review of it, of how I feel about it and stuff, and we'll take it from there. So, good suggestion. I'll try that. Okay. Custom gaming computer. Need advice. I have around $1,082.96 budget. Did you dump out your entire piggy bank and count everything to come up with that exact number? I mean, really? Let's see here. Let's see. What parts would you recommend me to buy? P.S. I probably have to upgrade everything. Okay. So... let me see here. Let me just tell you what the most important parts are, because this is really a hard question. I just got done filming the final video on my monster machine, and I haven't published it yet. It'll be coming up soon. So I was not able. My machine cost more than $1,082, but I think $1,000.82 or $1,082.96 can buy you a very decent gaming machine. And so my suggestion is to make and this is for gaming. If you're doing recording and stuff, that's a whole different story, but this is for gaming, that you get a medium level machine and then put an awesome graphics card in it. And the graphics card is what's going to do it for you. So that's going to give you the frame rates and everything. Having an entry i7 processor or whatnot is going to be even an i5 processor will do okay. You want as many cores as possible. You don't want dual core. You want at least quad core, and then you don't have to buy the latest generation video card either, and I am an example of that. If you've seen my gameplay stuff, you'll see that I'm almost always getting above 30 frames per second. And if I am not recording, then I always get above 30 frames per second. And in fact, I was playing War Thunder the other day, and I was in the 90s. And I turned it all the way up into movie mode, where everything is just really hyper graphics. Ultra resolution, and I was still in the 90s, or actually I went down into the 60s in some parts, and then I haven't tried recording it yet, but being in the 60s in some parts, and then when I start recording I should be able to be in the 30s in movie mode, which is the highest level of graphics. In fact, there's a big warning that comes up that says don't do this unless you do that. And my graphics card cost me about $300, and it's an NVIDIA GTX 570. They don't make the 570 anymore. They now make the 660 Ti, which I think is the replacement for that on bang for the buck. And it is also around $300 for the 2 gig card. So budget in about $300 for your video card, and that should last you quite a while, quite a long time. So anyway, I hope that helps. I love my gaming computer, and so, I think about it, and it is the tool that I use the most definitely. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, is my blog down? Hi, Marky Mark. Zing! Marky Mark is... That was Mark Wahlberg. Who he gave up the name. That doesn't mean that I took it, though. But I've been called that before. Okay, I just visited MarkeeDragon.com, which is a store where we sell games. We have EVE Online, we have World of Tanks, we have Link Realms, and what else do we have there? Oh, we have Guild Wars 2 coins or gold. And I clicked on my blog link and it gave a 404 message. Huh, yes. You know, I was screwing around with the blog, and I broke things. Yeah. Okay, I need to remove that link. Thanks for the mention of that. I'll take care of that. And okay, so this is from Shenton. I'm a student in ethical hacking. Come on, really? Is there such a thing as ethical hacking? You know, I don't know if I believe in ethical hacking, except... Okay, so let me read this. Okay, I'm a student in ethical hacking and network security. Legal hacking, basically. I wanted to ask you what you think about the importance of this kind of role in the IT industry in general. My course is in cooperation with the government here in the UK, and it's my third year. I'll be working full-time on placement with the police. That's awesome. That's really great. You know, I did a little bit of cybersecurity stuff when I worked for the government. I had fun doing that, but it can be very boring work. I wanted to know what you thought the need for this kind of profession is, and if I'm going to be able to pick and choose my employers, or will I struggle to find employment given the experience in the IT industry? I have an idea of how employment will go, but I'm not sure how popular my chosen profession will be, and I wanted to hear my opinion. You know, okay, more and more prevalent is cyber warfare. And I think that if you focus on that, you'll have a good job. I think that if you're good at it, you'll make an incredible amount of money. And now with that, I don't know what all your course teaches you, but part of cyber warfare is denial of service. And I have been affected that many times. And in fact, dude, you know, I got a hard case for you if you want to contact me. So, yeah, I have this problem where Skype gives away my real IP even if I put it through a proxy. And so I cannot have Skype on while I'm live streaming, otherwise I get DDoS'd. Happened this morning, in fact. So, you know, and by the way, I know who it is that's doing it now. So you've kind of given yourself away, and you know, so read into that however you want. But so I think that it is a profession that is going to be more and more needed. You are going to have to remain at the top of your game, and you are if you're good, you will be awesome. I mean, you'll be in very high demand. Now, Shenton, there's a piece of advice that I have for you, which is that in order for you to have the knowledge that you need to be on the cutting edge of this kind of stuff, you need to be rubbing elbows with the people who are doing it. And that's a very important part of this. And so let me give you just a little piece of advice here, something that I have found to be true. You know, you guys have seen that I've done many interviews with hackers, with DDoS people, with exploiters, all of that different things. Well, you know what? It's because I talk to them that they're interested in talking back to me. Now, it's hard to get them to come on to the show, and because they get totally ripped to shreds when they come on the show. And some of them don't care, though, and I have many very good examples of that, of people just wanting the fame instead of anything else. And so the issue is that you need to make connections with these people. And here's a piece of advice: in my store, where we take inbound. We take inbound orders and stuff. We get fraud from time to time. And if I get fraud multiple times from someone, then I actually contact them. And I will call them, and I'll just ask to talk to them. And, sometimes I'll congratulate them on a job well done, on what they've done. They've managed to get through, and stuff. And other times, I'm like, I just want to figure out what you're doing. And here's the really surprising part, that about 50% of them will talk to you. I have a firm belief that a criminal wants to be caught, and they're willing to confess at any opportunity. And so they will tell you exactly how they're doing it. And so you need to be keeping that mindset that as you're working on an attack and everything, can you trace it back to the person? Rather than turning it into the police or whatnot, go through the tact of, can I speak with you? Because you can learn much more about the defense of it than you can if the police just go and talk to them. Now, I say you've got like an internship or whatever with the police right now, so maybe that tact won't work. But maybe, just maybe, if you are working with the police, you can interview these people and get something written up so that their lawyers will agree that if you're able to talk to them while they're incarcerated or whatever, that any information they give you will not be used against them, that it will just be education for how you can fight this stuff in the future. And so then you could speak privately with them, you could get that stuff, but just got to have that secured. You got to, in order for them to, some of them, even if they're going to be prosecuted, will talk to you, but in order for you to learn your trade better, that is exactly where I think you need to go. And so I talk with these guys all the time who are doing all this hacking and everything, and that's how I stay in touch with what's going on in that area. And I don't condone it at all. I would never do it myself, but I find it to be fascinating, and I'm willing to talk to them about it and everything. So anyway, I hope that helps. I envy you. I think that is a great position to be in, and if you do want a hard case to work on, I've got one for you. So do feel free to contact me, and we'll take it from there. So, okay, that is it for this episode. And I appreciate all of you being here. If you are watching this live on Twitch, don't go anywhere, because there's more episodes coming. And if you are on YouTube, please do subscribe. And in fact, I'll give you a reason why.
If you made it this far in the video, you may as well subscribe. That's what I want you to do. You obviously liked it well enough to watch it this far. So look at this. This is Frostmourne. This is a Runes of Magic sword. This Runes of Magic sword is one that we're giving away as second prize to one of you subscribers, just for being subscribed. That's all you have to do. Subscribe and accept our messages, or watch our videos where we draw for prizes. So this one is it's a really nice sword. It's signed by some of the American staff for Runes of Magic. And then there's the big boy here. I got it on my shoulder because it's so darn heavy. You know, this sucker is 16 pounds. Look at this. So It's a two-handed sword here, man. This is a beautiful sword. And we're giving this away when we hit 42,500 subscribers. It could be you. So, just subscribe, that's all you have to do. We'll do videos selecting the winners, and we'll send you a message in YouTube as long as you accept it. Just make sure you accept messages from us. To do that, put us on your contact list. And you just add Markee Dragon to your contact list, and then you'll be able to get messages from us, and you'll have 30 days to get back to us when we send you a message. Or, if we can't message you, you'll just be on video, and you just gotta watch the video and then contact us. So, anyway, if you made it this far, you really should subscribe, and I would appreciate it. So,